recording, and then go to here, and then
Beautiful sound.
do the full screen, and I believe we are off. So if not, then I'm gonna give it like a check in like the next 5 minutes so I can make sure it's recording. Actually, never mind. Fuck 5 minutes. I'm gonna do this right now. Okay, yeah, it says recording, and then it says 20 seconds. All right, yeah. So we're off, and I'm doing the full screen, and yeah. Okay.
Cool. Hi.
What's up? Yeah, we're here, and we out here.
That's
And
so exciting.
this is me and Johnny. We're just talking, discussing, and Johnny's mic. I mean, Johnny's camera is not doing that little thing anymore, so we're all good.
Yeah, I fixed it.
That's good. That's good. Okay. So today, I think mostly what I want to talk about right now is what I was talking about before about people believing the Marvel canon in the MCU more than like the state or like the continuity of the comics. It starts to become its own continuity and like the new format of what is known for these characters instead of what is already written in the comics, because of the majority of people, and the majority of people who have so supposedly read comics haven't read every single thing. So like the fact that people think Secret Wars is about to be like on the same level as like Endgame or Infinity Wars is like that's the state that the MCU has given like the public audience. It's like, oh yeah, so Kang's gonna be like the next Thanos, and like where they're gonna set up this whole thing, like it's just gonna repeat itself and repeat itself. Like they think it's a cycle, but like they don't know how big and how vast it's gonna be. Like I see some people saying like, oh, I'm looking forward to Secret Wars in like 5 years. I'm like, bro, you need to increase that time level. There's no fucking way. No way. Do you think it is possible that they could tell a story like that in 5 years? Like, no fucking way. How do you feel about
Well,
that?
that's my thing. My thing, like, I've never even started talking about it yet. But my whole stance on that is like, it's a weird thing because like Marvel's only now recently become pop culture and popular and stuff, you know? So there's a lot of people who don't know the comics, you know what I'm saying? There's people who haven't seen these characters, and
My bad.
these are like the first time they are seeing these characters, like with
Yeah.
Moon Knight recently.
Mm.
Um, I'm sure a lot of people didn't know there was even a She-Hulk. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Which to
Yeah.
us, like we know the character through the Avengers and all of her time through the comics and stuff,
Yeah. Mm.
West Coast Avengers and all that. Um, but there's like real cool lore and stuff that has been built up through the years through comics
It's true.
and even the shows, cartoons, and all these things. And the great thing about just having all these different Marvel characters in the MCU in general, they kind of are building their own universe. You know what I mean? It is their own version of those stories that we're familiar with, but that they've never seen before. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So in the case of Secret Wars, like Secret Wars in comic format took about I don't know, maybe around 8 years to tell, like leading up from Avengers to New Avengers. So well, even starting back, if you want to go back to the Fantastic Four, even
Mm.
Infinity, and then leading into Secret Wars. It was a huge, massive telling in the unfumbling or unraveling of the multiverse. You know what I mean? Massive event.
Back. Yeah.
We're just starting with the multiverse in this phase. So a lot of people don't really know what to expect. They've heard Secret Wars. It's been teased by the Russo brothers. Like,
Very true.
we'll come back when they do Secret Wars and stuff. Like, that was something that they said after Endgame came out, I remember.
Mm.
Um, but it really just depends, you know? Uh, I definitely think that Secret Wars can happen in maybe about 5 years, you know what I mean? Before it propels into a whole new, um, you know, what's the word I'm looking for?
A
Well,
new,
phase, I guess.
yeah,
You
phase
know,
like new
we'll just
era
call it that.
chapter.
Yeah, new era for Marvel, like where they can fully actually restart from fresh like eyes and points of view and stuff. It's a cool thing. I think my opinion is in this next 5 years, probably we will see Secret Wars end, but the Secret Wars that they're going for is the build up and end of the multiverse, like the comic was in its core. Like, although it could be transcribed that that comic was Reed Richards versus Doom, like, and at the end of the day, it was. But we have only ever seen one half of those characters
Yeah.
in the MCU at this point,
Hmm.
and he's already gone. So we're gonna have to reassemble all of that if we're gonna want to do that. And this again is just gonna be a starting off point. Like, I feel like what they did with Spider-Man and how Spider-Man became an origin trilogy in the MCU with Tom Holland, you know what I'm saying? The three movies kind of ended up being a fresh start. Like
Hmm.
by the end of No Way Home, he gets to start again anew.
Yeah.
They can kind of do that for all of the MCU. You know what I'm saying? After whatever this big event is. The beautiful thing about the multiverse is you know what I'm saying? Like they did with that movie. We had, oh, well, we don't want to spoil too much.
No, no, no.
We had versions of characters show up that were played by other people that we've never seen before. Like this is the first time we've ever seen them play these characters, and whether or not they're going to continue playing them in the future is to be seen. But it's possible it's not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, my thing is the beautiful thing about the multiverse is that anybody can play anybody at any time. You know.
Sure.
Um,
Like,
so when
look
Secret
at
Wars
who
does come around,
look at who we almost got in the movie. Since I think we could talk about the two people we almost got since it never made it to the film. Like Daniel Craig
yeah,
was almost the front runner for Mr. Fantastic, and then Balder or whatever.
right, right,
And then
right. Members of the Illuminati.
who was the other Illuminati member that couldn't do it? I forget
Mm,
because it
I'm
was supposed to
trying
be
to
some other
remember.
death that uh yeah. Never mind. Anyway,
I don't
so
remember. Yeah.
besides that and everything that happened with that movie, what's it called? Were you disappointed that there wasn't anything with Kang involved yet? Like, or do you think they're moving like in terms of Moon Knight? Like, remember the show, the series? What I'm saying is that we got that one little callback on that dude's back, but in terms of what we're doing and talking about and like the pace we're doing, I think it's okay. But like I know people have their complaints on like when we're gonna see him and when we're gonna see him again after Loki, but I think we're just going on a right pace and everything and like just let Marvel do what they do.
Again, it's my thing. Here's my thing. Okay. People who have been reading comics for years
Mm.
know about the long game. You know what I mean?
Huge long game.
It's these comic book casuals who are familiar with the characters, are going up on Wikipedia and stuff, learning about the lore, but not realizing how long it takes for that lore to be established, even in comics,
Hmm.
you know? Marvel's kind of doing that in their own way. Moon Knight is in a lot of ways, standalone from not only the MCU in a way, but a lot of like Marvel itself, because there's a lot of brand new ideas that are fleshed out through the MCU that aren't in comics. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
So keep it
Not in
fresh,
Moon
keep
Knight's
it new.
continuity. Yeah,
Right, but that's for us, you know what I'm saying? That's for people who are familiar with the comics and stuff and get to just appreciate something new. Um, a lot of people, I think it's like this whole, like, kind of, this guy is stronger than this guy is stronger than this guy sort
yeah.
of situation. At the end of the day, all of these characters are formidable opponents in their own right. You know what
Absolutely.
I'm saying?
Absolutely.
And everybody's just waiting for the next Thanos or whatever. And Kang, and we haven't really seen it because again, we've just started with the multiverse. Multiverse of Madness is again like brand new. This is like the second time Doctor Strange has seen the multiverse, and at the end of the day, Doctor Strange would be the first person in Marvel to realize the multiverse is a thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
whereas the MCU is conceptualizing this for new viewers for this phase, I don't think they want to hang on for it for too long, or maybe until they propel it into Secret Wars and actually full make it a multiversal event. Um, which is already kind of foretold in Loki. Kevin Feige's already kind of stressed what Loki is for the future of the Marvel universe, and it's a template. We know about the multiversal war that Kang went through, and we now know by the end of season one, when he sees the big statue of Kang, that he's now the new leader of the TVA. And TVA, for all intents and purposes, keeps the timeline in check. So if he's in charge of the sacred timeline, he's kind of in charge of the multiverse. Although, like, Sylvie is there at the wherever He Who Remains is, like Kang is now like overlooking all of the multiverse, regardless of whether we see him or not. He is a looming threat, and we know we're going to see him in Ant-Man. I know people are just excited to finally see him,
yeah.
but it took us Avengers before we first saw Thanos, and all it was a smile,
Mm,
and then how many it took years before we ever saw him again in
exactly,
Guardians of the Galaxy.
exactly.
And even then, we didn't know who this person was. No one knew who Thanos was. We knew who Thanos was. We knew what to expect. We were hyping up for Infinity War
We
and
know exactly
Infinity
that
and all of
Grimace
these
face
events.
was. We knew exactly who it
We
fucking
knew
was.
it was what to expect. We knew hearts were gonna be crushed, and it was gonna be glorious. I feel the same way about King the Conqueror, man. He's
Mm,
got some incredible stories in comics.
it's true.
He's that guy, He can do
He's
some
that
cool things.
guy.
And in his own lore, he is kind of related to other characters
Is it? Is it?
outside
Isn't he also a
MCU.
descendant of Reed in the comics or something?
Yeah,
Dude,
exactly.
that'd be something
And
interesting to see
Nathaniel
if they
Richard,
even do that. That'd be
you
something
know.
interesting. But
I
speaking of
mean, we're
what's up?
there. I mean, why wouldn't it be? That's all I'm saying.
Mhm.
Characters are there.
I was saying
We
we
got Marvel has free room.
yeah, exactly. The also speaking of Marvel, I was saying that that She-Hulk trailer dropped, and we got some more
Tatiana
lawyerisms.
Maslany.
It also
I
the
like her.
lawyerisms kind of reminds me a little bit of Daredevil because we saw that side of like
Right.
vigilantism and like law.
Attorney at law.
So yeah, the fact that it's She-Hulk attorney at law shows that we're gonna see a lot of Jennifer and her suitcase side.
Yeah, it seems like they're trying to make it more of a comedy this time around, which seems new for Marvel, in
I'm
general.
I mean, the direction they gave us with Professor Hulk kind of gave me some kind of indication that they were doing a little bit of like a comedic Professor Hulky and awkward
Yeah,
type of.
well, they always kind of do. Now that I think about it,
Yeah.
they're always kind of making the movies lighthearted, fun, cracking jokes here and there. I think even Doctor Strange had a little one or two jokes here and there, and it
I,
wasn't a
I,
funny movie by any means.
oh shit, my fucking computer started shaking. My bad. No, no, no.
No
But
worries.
what what I'm saying about like, there's two sides of that spectrum when you have a character like the Hulk. There's the side of Immortal Hulk that we know that could be very, very brutal and very, very adult,
There's a lot of sides to the whole thing.
and then
Yeah.
there's that side that's on the surface that Disney wants to showcase, that little goofy kind of like child friendly Hulk that's not going to stomp your face in or screaming while he's punching your head off. But like there, like you said, there are a lot of many faces that they could have done with the Hulk, but I think the Disney direction that they're doing is okay. I don't particularly like it right now, but I know that it's going to lead into some kind of direction, especially with Blonsky and Ruffalo's Banner
Right.
mastering their forms now. Now Blonsky can like go back and forth from his abomination, according to the trailer. Now that we can see Blonsky in his human
Yeah.
form. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, one thing I'm sure about, because we'll see, but I feel like will that because the show's now taking the whole comedy sort of route. We could see
Mhm.
uh, Hulk return back to, Hulk
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
because She-Hulk is kind of supplying that whole comedic, you know what I'm saying,
That's a good.
role a little
That's an
bit better.
excellent.
It's like a handing off point in that way.
I like that theory. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Giving the baton to She-Hulk. Yeah, yeah,
right, right, right. Um, did you see Frogman in the trailer?
yeah. Did I see? Oh no! I saw it on Twitter later that someone's like may have seen it and they were trying to like take screenshots, but I was looking at it like, hmm, I don't know. What do you think that was, Frogman?
Oh, that's Frogman,
That was
bro. That's
Frogman.
100% Frogman.
Dude, you can't have the
Oh
Marvel
man, I
universe
was
without
like,
Frogman.
whoa,
I'm still looking forward to Big
dude, I
Wheel.
love
Like
Frogman.
we need to see Big Wheel soon.
Yeah, no, it's Big Wheel's the character probably no one deserves. At the end of the day,
At the
no
end of
one's
the
good
day,
enough for Big
no
Wheel.
one's gonna do a movie
Uh,
without Big Wheel. All right,
but yeah, dude, freaking, it's gonna be a weird show.
dude.
Maybe
Like
Sandman's gonna
when she
be in
was
it.
carrying that dude off at the end, like I was like, okay, all the dudes that are into muscular women are about to be based on this show. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm telling you, man.
This is for them. You know,
I
it's that
feel,
audience.
yeah, I feel like I've read a leak or two about the show, but we'll see. We'll
Oh,
see how it
oh
goes.
yeah, yeah.
But
Like when it comes to the
see,
leaks, like most of the time, like 90% of the time, they're accurate. I'm not gonna say any, but like I'm saying,
accurate.
you're like a Marvel.
Accurate.
Like when you call when you call yourself a Marvel prophet, I really take that shit seriously. Like I'm like, legit, you
Man,
fucking are,
I,
bro. Like really.
I'm
Like when you
excited.
predicted Hickman's run,
We'll
like
see.
fuck. Like that was actually pretty
That
shocking to
was
me.
for sure.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think we're done. Because again,
No.
I didn't expect it to happen in that. And as far as like, again, the long con, if they really are taking inspiration from Hickman's run, then
Mhm.
that's how they do it.
So
We'll
another
see.
a question I had since we were talking about the multiverse not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
What other like in terms of like not just like Fox and Sony, but like what other universes would you theorize are out there in terms of the multiverse for the Marvel canon or the MCU? Like, even if it's one we haven't seen before, like if you could just make one up, like what universe would be out there?
Dude, my bed looks like shit.
Would you
I
your
just
what?
realized it. No, I'm just looking on camera and I'm like, this whole area over here looks horrible.
Dude, I know, dude.
Uh,
That's why, like, my bed's in the shot, so you always got to make sure it's it's made.
I didn't even check. Like, I was like, oh damn, wow.
Okay, back to the
Um,
question.
no, but you mean like as far as what? Like, give me an example.
Okay, think about this for a second. I'm only talking about the trailer. This is not a
Mhm.
spoiler. When Professor X came out in that chair, that legendary hover chair, right, and then that
Mhm.
fucking like that just made me think like with that music too. Like, so is that a whole universe? Like the fucking X-Men '89 universe? Is that why that cartoon is coming back?
Yeah, of
I was like,
course. Yeah,
man.
well, the whole thing about the multiverse, bro, is that every universe exists.
Like I'm saying, is the Captain Carter in that movie the same one from What If, or is that like a different universe Captain Carter?
I think it might be a different
Yeah, I
universe
was gonna say,
Captain
do you
Carter.
remember her having a jetpack at all? Cause like in the trailer, you just see her
Uh,
like going like this, and like the jetpack's on her back, and I'm like, I don't remember her having a jetpack.
yeah, I think all the people that were in the Illuminati in that um scene
Mm-hmm. Or like
were
variants, like alternate
no, not
Earth.
well. They were from the universe that we see them in, because in the context of the scene, they're already in that universe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Whatever universe that Baron Mordo is, Sorcerer Supreme in now.
Oh, okay,
That's the
yeah, it's
same. Like
that.
the Illuminati
You're right. You're right.
were just formed in place of the Avengers. They are all from that universe, opposed to being from
Yeah, it makes sense
different
because that universe
multiverses.
because in that universe they all know who they are, and then Doctor Strange is still kind of new to them because in his universe he's probably like,
Right.
yeah.
That would have to imply that that whole universe that we go to is the same universe that we saw in What If.
hmm and then
And
that whole
Possible,
thing.
but I doubt it.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that like that whole thing with
Mhm.
uh Sony and their villains now, is that a whole universe, or which Spider-Man is in that universe? I'm not even completely fucking sure. Since
Well,
there's two of them.
here's that weird thing. Yeah, you mean as far as like Morbius and stuff, right?
Yeah,
Like
yeah, like
Morbius, Venom, and all of the Sony verse. Well, as far as I've heard, I think the director of what's that movie called?
Espinoza, something Espinoza.
Yeah, of Morbius.
Yeah.
I just said it a second ago. Said that like in the universe that Morbius is in, there's like a spider totem. And if you've ever read like Spider Verse and stuff, and
Um,
the Inheritors, all those characters that show up to hunt down spider totems across the Spider Verse, you
mm,
know, then that's probably what they're leading up to. And Madam Web might introduce like the webs of destiny or something, where they can talk about how like every universe across the multiverse has a Spider-Man because Spider-Man is definitely powerful enough to carry
mm.
his own thing. Well, even as far as those movies, they've been able to hold their head above water for um what's the word? For all of these
I'm not even
actual
completely sure what
Sonyverse
the word
pictures
is.
that don't even have Spider-Man in it. That's
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, you know what I mean? Spider-Man's big enough to carry a whole universe in.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like as far as where Sony's concerned, he makes that much money for that. So, like, yeah, they probably have a bunch of Spider-Man. They might be shooting for a live action Spider-Verse eventually. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I think it'll be a long
And
time
then
coming, but definitely yeah.
I think we saw a version of that in freaking No Way Home. You know what
Mm,
I'm saying? But
mm.
yeah,
Yeah.
we can get there.
Some nutty ass shit, man. Some nutty
Y'all need to see how this movie.
shit. Y'all don't need to see how I be living. Y'all don't need no.
Yeah,
We're not
y'all
having
already saw it for too long. It's already too bad. Tonight, watch the monsters in my closet.
that. Oh my god. No, but I was also the thing is like, do you think that the repercussions of everything that has happened so far is is man, I'm trying to find a way to answer this. I can't answer this question.
You mean as far as like Morbius, and do you think like because it sucks that people are gonna fall off of this whole
Yes,
Sonyverse
because
thing?
it sucks.
I
Whatever
mean,
you just said, yeah.
I doubt it. Like because like like Venom 3 is around the corner, and they say like that's gonna have Spider-Man in it, and everybody loves Tom Hardy.
And then,
We still got Craven. Everybody loves Aaron Taylor Johnson.
that's very true. That's very
Uh,
true. I love that
whether or not these movies suck or not, dude. Like people went to go see Morbius. I don't know how well it performed, to be honest,
guy.
but like
I have
we
no
knew that movie was
idea.
gonna suck.
I
We
literally
knew that
went
movie
into
was
it
gonna
knowing
suck
it was
if
gonna
people
be
went to see
bad.
it.
Oh my
You know what I'm
god.
saying?
There's like
We didn't
there's
care.
literally like a cringy Spider-Man 3 type of dance fucking thing, and I was like, "Jeez, is this a callback?" I was like, "Jesus fuck."
Man, my favorite scene is when he says his iconic catchphrase, "It's Morbid
It's
time."
morbid time. Bro, as soon as I saw that stupid ass me, and then that stupid ass me was like just watching fucking Skippy McDippy appear to say something for 5 minutes.
Yeah, dude. Skippy McDippy did appear at the end of Doctor Strange, and oh man,
Man, so
she
much is
looks great.
happening, bro. Skippy
She
McDippy.
looks great.
So
And
amazing.
you know how dope she is because she opens up a portal to the dark dimension.
Bro. Skippy
Like,
McDippy.
just like, yo, Skippy Mc, like, yo, Doctor Strange, I'm Skippy McDippy. We gotta jump through this universe.
Yo, don't
And
Skippy my dippy,
sure,
Doctor Strange. Let's do this.
nobody knows who this person is,
Yeah.
uh, but I do.
Mm. Man, it was so cool seeing
And
Furiosa in Multiverse of Madness. Huh?
and you know what? She's to bargain.
Just a bargain.
Yeah, you see what I did there?
I
She's
see.
come to bargain. It's a little hint of what to look forward to in her character. Or it's not a clue per se, but maybe a
Oh,
clear per se.
oh.
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
know, man. I don't know if
Alright.
you made that very clear. Oh,
Yeah, no.
oh,
There you
oh.
go. That's what I was trying to do.
Clever,
I
clever.
just picked the wrong word like
My
completely.
God. Yo, I literally have Cokes in my fridge. You're making me want to go get one right now. Fuck.
Got a Coke Zero, man. It's
Oh,
tasty.
it's a Coke
Oh, it's
Zero.
refreshing. Oh, I have.
You know who really
And
likes
there's
Coke Zero?
zero of
You
them.
know who really likes Coke Zeros according to Hollywood?
Crack.
George Lucas.
Oh,
I remember an
that's
SNL
cool.
skit where he's like, George, we don't have any Coke Zero, and he kept trying to force mind trick, you will get me a Coke Zero. He's like, George, we don't have any more Coke Zero. I'm just kidding. That was Bobby Moynihan as George Lucas.
I love Bobby Moynihan.
He's awesome.
Bobby
Oh,
Moynihan's funny. Oh, dude. Did we talk about Star Wars? About Star Wars. Vanity
no, we have
Fair
not.
released
We
a
should.
picture this morning.
Wait, hold on.
Um,
Repeat that again. Say that again.
Wars for now. Vanity Fair released a picture this morning
Oh
of
yeah.
the future of Star Wars. Oh, the current future of Star Wars with
Yes.
Ahsoka Tano played by Rosario
Yo,
Dawson
Dawson.
of Latin descent.
Beautiful, beautiful.
You know, Pedro Pascal
That's right,
of
baby.
Latin
The
descent
Mando.
also as Mando Bando out
Dinjarin,
here.
baby.
We got Obi Kenobi, you
Juan.
know,
That's right.
Obi-Wan. Yeah, we go. You got Ewan McGregor's the legend.
Mm-hmm.
And
And
lastly, Diego Luna, the legend also of
oh,
Latino
very
descent,
much. Very much.
playing
Cassian.
Cassian Andor. A lot of
Yeah.
people don't even remember that character because they haven't seen Rogue One in a while, but
Low
hey,
key, man.
it's gonna be incredible.
I fucking love Rogue One, man. Like I really like it's one of
Rogue
my
One's a
favorites. It's a
fantastic.
fantastic fucking movie. Especially that Darth Vader
It's
scene.
so good.
It's 10 out of 10 for
And
me. I
Diego
love
Luna is amazing, man.
Diego
He's
Luna's
a
a great fucking
phenomenal
actor.
actor.
I love Diego Luna.
I
But
like
like
him in Narcos Mexico.
the fact that there are three Latinos that are leading fucking Star Wars shows, beautiful, beautiful.
Yeah, man.
We got a Rebel
It's
spy as a
beautiful.
Latino. We got a
My favorite
Mandalorian.
thing about yeah, I'm sorry. But my favorite thing about Marvel's series is to let them take risks, and in this case, if they want to see Latino people as risk, who cares? They get that bag. You know what I
Exactly,
mean? We out
bro.
here
Getting
being
that bag.
represented in the greatest shows in television, one of the
Latino
best great
pride,
shows that
baby.
Marvel's putting
That's
out
right.
right now. It's exciting,
Exactly.
man. That's all I'm saying.
Exactly. Bro, like the fact that The Mandalorian was putting Disney Plus more on the spot and it was like one of the most streamed shows like ever. It was one of the things that everybody was talking about. They're like, you seen Mando? You seen Baby
Yeah.
Yoda? Like it was a phenomenon. It
I
was a
say Baby
phenomenon.
Yoda. He was a cute.
Is it? Oh, look at that! You got the Baby Yoda colors in your room, or you got more
Oh
Hulk
yeah,
colors in
yeah.
your room. That's more like Immortal Hulk.
You
You're the
know,
one below all now.
it's the theme. It's the theme.
The green
The
door,
green.
dude. Your door literally looks green.
Oh
Oh shit, that's fucking cool. And then green
yes,
lightsabers.
the green door. Remember in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, I think there was like a deleted scene where, or maybe it was even in the movie where like Leonardo DiCaprio singing a song. And he was like, "The green
Open
door."
up the green. Yeah, that is in the movie. Oh my god. You just reminded
I'm
me.
not
You just unlocked
entirely,
a memory.
not entirely sure, but I think a green door symbolizes you're a swinger,
Oh, is that right? That's
like back in the
interesting. Oh, that's
60s.
something new
Like,
I never
hey,
knew about.
we're open to sleeping around, you know. So if you have a green door, it means like come on in. Not that's true.
Yeah, the
I think
green
that's true.
green meaning giving
Yeah.
you the passage to go, as in be a
I
whore.
don't know. I think it's like a secret code or something.
No, yeah. Like that's what
I
it
don't know.
feels like. It feels like it's some kind of like, idiom or some kind of saying that people say to mean something else. But
Right. Who knows that? But
damn, man.
we're indoors. So maybe the Hulk is a prostitute.
Maybe the maybe the Hulk is a giant prostitute. Maybe gamma
That's all.
radiation is a form of STD that he gives people. Speaking of which,
Man.
fucking old man Logan, when you
What?
find out that his entire family was a
No.
product of
Oh
incest,
man.
I was just like, Ugh.
Bro, again, just wanted to point out Old Man Logan happened because Hickman.
It did, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Like, it ties in. Oh my goodness. There's a moment. No, I can't. Okay. Find the
Okay.
corpse of Galactus in
Uh,
that universe, the
uh.
Old Man Logan universe.
Oh yeah. You told me about
And
this.
that corpse of Galactus shows up. It's
Man,
cool.
corpse of
Okay.
Galactus.
Um, man, I'm just hyped. There's so much amazing
There's
possibilities
so
for
much
Marvel,
stuff.
bro.
I know, right?
I keep thinking about it. It's so fun. We got Love and Thunder coming out. Christian Bale's gonna be Gore the God Butcher,
Dude, and we
butchering
got
gods.
Russell Crowe's as Zeus. We got all kinds of fucking star-studded stuffs in here. Natalie
I
Portman's is
think I
beefy as
remember
fuck.
right, and we also got Tessa Thompson
Oh
of
my god.
Panamanian
Yeah, did you see
or
that?
half
Did you
Panamania, also.
see that
Fucking
picture where they're sitting next to each other in that throne room or like that god room or whatever? Was
yeah,
that Bast in front of
yeah,
them?
that
Like
was cool.
was that the Egyptian cat goddess in front of them? Like people
I don't
zoomed
know.
in and they saw
And
like a little panther symbol in.
who
And I was
knows?
like, man, that kind of looks like
You
that.
know, I did hear that the showrunner for Moon Knight said that they cut a scene that had, or maybe not even cut a scene, but they were thinking about like Gore the God would possibly show up,
Yeah. They
or that
apparently
they
there was
would
a
like would mention that like people were butchering gods or somebody was butchering gods.
yeah
Um,
like
it's
yeah
definitely possible, Bass the Panther goddess could definitely be in trouble. Um,
yeah.
but you know what I think
What's up?
King Valkyrie is sitting on the throne, and Jane Foster is her now consort, if you
Mm,
will,
yeah. It's pretty
the
interesting.
mighty Thor. And
Like
that could be problematic
the
for
mighty
Thor,
horde.
maybe.
No, yeah, it
Um,
could be, but
but yeah, I don't know where Bast fits into that, other
I
than
wouldn't know
that
either.
it would be cool to see her.
It would be very interesting to see.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, but we're gonna see some Black Panther in Wakanda Forever later on in November.
And not to mention the
So,
Submariner, the Namors. It
to be seen.
also kind of gives me an idea that if like Namor comes around, I feel like there's gonna be a lot more serious shit because Imperious Rex and Atlantis and stuff like that.
Oh man, it's gonna be phenomenal.
Do you think they're gonna give
Let's
Namor
see
just the?
Amber Heard save Aquaman too.
Oh, I'm glad that she's getting cut more and that she had literally admitted that in court. I was like, yeah, bitch, you deserve to get cut from the movie, not like in real life, but I'm just saying. Uh,
Do you
but no,
think? Well, I'm gonna be comparing this movie to Aquaman 2 all the time. That's all I'm saying.
literally.
Whether or not Namor is even in it, I don't
I'll,
even know if he's in it for
no,
sure yet. It's only been rumored.
it's only rumored that he's in it, but at the same time, you
I
can
have,
shrug and just wait for it.
I did hear, that like a little bit of time ago they did
Oh what?
whatchamacallit? It was like a
Oh
like
what
a
you
like a
call
press event. I want to say it was like even at CinemaCon. I think it was CinemaCon. They
it?
showed off some footage of Wakanda Forever, and according to the footage description that I read, it was like the members of Wakanda standing in like their guard and they were defending Wakanda from what seemed to be like another army. And they said that the army looked like Mayan. And they didn't say exactly what the other army was. But if I had to imagine to go in the whole Mayan Aztec route for the Atlanteans in Wakanda Forever. Um, and they kind of teased that in what was it? Was it Endgame? No, it wasn't Endgame.
What
It
did they
was
tease?
Shang-Chi. No, it was Endgame when Okoye says that there was like uh a tectonic shifts underneath the ocean
Oh
surface.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Maybe that's it. Maybe that was
Maybe it was Atlantis. Yeah.
Atlantis.
But you know what? You know what I'm thinking now because of also what happened with the Eternals. Remember when they stopped Tiamat or whatever?
Oh yeah.
Wasn't he stuck in the fucking ocean or whatever?
Yeah, I mean, there's a giant marbled
I was gonna say,
celestial
wouldn't Namor be pissed about that? He's just looking
in
up
the
like,
ocean.
um,
Bro, that killed
where
so
the
many fish.
where the fuck did this come from? And the rest of Atlantis is like, dude, we don't know.
Imperious Ray.
Imperious
He's got,
Ray he punches it. Oh, but fuck.
bro. People
God.
like,
Bro, do you think they're
outside of
just
this
gonna
kind of
make
one.
Namor fly, or are they gonna give him those little wings on his feet?
Yes. I have no idea. I want to imagine he can like skyrocket out of water. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
absolutely.
Um, and it's gonna be fun because people don't know this character too, which is crazy because he's literally one of the first characters that Marvel ever created,
Like
like as an imprint.
him and then the dude that was literally on fire were some of the two first
The
characters in
Human
fucking Marvel.
Torch,
Literally.
and not even the Fantastic Four Human Torch.
No.
This one was a robot cyborg person,
It was its own human and yeah, it was like a
like
robot. It was like a machine
android.
thing. Yeah, android. So like
Oh my god, it's so great.
humble
Oh
beginnings, am I right?
my god. That's what I'm saying. But the more the Submariners has roots all the way back. And it's exciting because we're gonna see him uh you know be introduced like as a whole in the Marvel
Exactly.
universe. And he's definitely gonna stick around.
Okay.
Um
Yeah, yeah.
he
Oh
has
yeah, because he's like a huge character. If they don't make him stick
he's a
around, he needs
massive
to be. He
character,
needs to be
bro.
a big,
I
big
will be
character.
disappointed.
You know, it'd be pretty
Um
crazy. Like even after everything that like you know who's been through, imagine he still tries to do that secret society bullshit.
you mean like as far as the Cabal?
Yeah, basically.
I don't think he'll make the Cabal because the only reason he
I
made
think
the
he learned from the
Cabal in
mistake. Yeah, yeah. I think he learned from what
the only
happened.
yeah the only reason he made the Cabal in the comic is because the Illuminati weren't doing what he thought was necessary. And then when
Exactly.
he did make the Cabal, he immediately regretted it because they weren't even doing it because they needed to do it. They were doing it because it was why the fuck
What?
not? It was fun.
That's what
You
I'm
know what
saying.
I'm saying? Like,
That's what I'm saying. When has a secret society ever worked? Like in comics in general.
yeah,
Like whenever they do
I
that,
don't
it's
know,
just
man.
ass.
Yeah, you can't keep secrets secret for long. You
No, you.
know, everybody's gonna
Nah.
find out eventually. And
Yep.
that's where they failed. You know what I'm saying? The
Exactly.
multiverse literally ended because the Illuminati messed up.
Because they
You
fucking
know?
lie all the time. Like they, I mean, a mission of truth is still a lie. You know, like they kept it to themselves for too long.
It was awesome.
It was still pretty awesome
Memento
though.
Mori.
It was glorious.
The catchphrase that I wanted to hear them say in the show in the movie that they didn't do. It's like a secret call sign between the Illuminati, just so you know when
What?
things are going down. It even stretches importantly into um, Secret Wars because when Secret Wars takes place, it's already past the multiverse, right? So the universe that they live in is like a new beginning. They don't
Okay.
really remember anything that happened before this. They just remember Doctor Doom as God.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um, but the Illuminati uh created a secret call sign, so everybody that's in it like knows. And in Secret Wars, it helps Doctor Strange snap back and remember everything. But it's Memento
Ah.
Mori, and I don't know exactly what it means, but when you hear memento mori, they always reply with illuminatus, and I always just thought it sounded really cool,
Uh huh.
like
Uh-huh.
because that's how they greet each other. It's how they know that it's a thing. So
It's a thing.
yeah, when the re when the Illuminati's reunited with Doctor Strange and Secret Wars Battle World, memento mori is like illuminatus, and they're like, oh shit, what the fuck? Why do I know that? Ah, Doom is a liar. Like it's this kind of weird thing where you kind of
Ah,
remembers
fucking
a little bit.
Doom, man. He's like, come on, man. Fucking Doom. But that's why
Man,
Doom's my
I love
favorite.
that comic.
I fucking love Doom.
Freaking in that comic, bro, Cyclops is possessed by the Phoenix Force.
Oh
And the
yeah, I
Phoenix
remember
Force
that.
is an
Didn't
omniversal threat. Like it, the Phoenix Force is the all the life in the multiverse,
the
basically.
Phoenix Force is
Um,
this giant fiery bird that is literally the epitome and like
yeah,
the symbolism of life and the light of life because it's a giant firebird.
right. There are very few things as powerful as the Phoenix truly in Marvel.
Exactly.
Um, but when the Phoenix Force and Cyclops come face to face with Doctor Doom or God King Doom,
Mm.
it does not end well for Cyclops. That's all I'll say. You know,
Yeah.
oh man, there's some insane events. But again, he's a god, controls the universe at that point. And not even the universe, but the more omniverse. Something massive.
Omniverse. Fucking shit.
But yeah, Secret Wars is great.
Oh yeah, it's
It's a
great.
fun time.
Oh yeah, super fun time. Hickman's run is a super fun time.
I'm waiting for Blade. Show me the
Honestly,
Blade.
anything Midnight Suns related, I want anything with all those members. Like anything supernatural, like Blade, Moon Knight, and
Oh
like
man,
Ghost Rider. I'd love to see it.
Ghost Rider, bro. Imagine if Ghost Rider was in the MCU.
Bro, I mean, like all
Should
those
be.
characters that came back as their previous iterations. How fucking awesome would it be if Nick Cage came back to the fucking Marvel universe? Like as much as
I
I
mean,
know it's not gonna happen, but like as crazy as that would be, like my mind would be blown. Like he doesn't even have to
right.
be Ghost Rider. He could just come
I
back as Johnny Blaze with the fucking glasses.
I I would love Nick Cage back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but I don't think I'd want him back as Ghost Rider.
Mm.
I feel like, and because just because it's super fitting and would it would be easy to make the transition, but if Keanu Reeves played Ghost Rider, um, in the MCU, just because then they could keep him around for a lot longer and not use it as like a little
Yeah,
multiversal
if
cameo
they
thing.
yeah, I was like if they had him as a Beyonder, he'd only be there for that multiversal moment. So if he was Ghost Rider, then he
Yeah,
could stick
I don't
around.
think we're gonna have a Beyond. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as
Yeah.
far as the
No,
Beyonder
no, no.
goes.
That's why like someone
But
just put his picture like Keanu and then Beyonder, and I was just like, huh, that's interesting, but I don't think
yeah,
that's what's gonna happen.
yeah, yeah. I would like to see Nicolas Cage play, like I don't know,
Silver
a
Surfer? No, I'm
very
just kidding.
extravagant character. Well, no, because then he would be like covered up and
Yeah, that's what I
you
mean. Like,
can't really put
that wouldn't
like
be an ideal role.
Grandmaster level, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm trying to see him play somebody like the Master or the Collector, or somebody along that line that's just flamboyant and wild, you know? Because it's fun seeing Nick Cage act. Um, give him something crazy. Give him something directed by Taika. Give him something in the world of Thor. Just because you
I
know
do
that
like
with
Taika
Taika
stuff.
Waititi's direction,
I like Taika Waititi's direction. I
he
don't
could
know
probably
why.
get some very interesting performances out of Nicolas Cage, man. Like, just imagine if, like, I'm trying to think,
That's very
uh,
true.
Thor. Ooh, what if he played? Well, no, that'd be weird. Like Ulick the Troll. You know, that's kind of deep cuts. Not too many people know Ulik. He's this big furry troll guy. I don't know. It would be fun. I remember seeing him a lot. I just want to see him play like a, I don't know, crazy type character,
No, of course. Like, why wouldn't you?
Whatever.
Because, like, it's Nick Cage. Who wouldn't want to see him play a fucking character like that?
I don't know.
Hold up.
So many possible roles.
Yeah, there's a lot of possibility. At this point, like, even still in the MCU, there's still so many characters that haven't been explored yet, and that's, like, we're really looking forward to that.
Right.
Yeah. But, like, you know what's weird to me? Like, the whole thing with the, like, you were telling me about the Children's Crusade or whatever, but, like, the whole thing with what they're doing with the Young Avengers, it seems kind of weird now. Now that I'm thinking about putting all these characters in one room, the age difference is really fucking weird. Like, okay, think about Wanda's kids. Okay, think about that kid from Falcon and Winter Soldier, the Patriot or whatever. And then think about Kate Bishop.
Right, she's definitely older.
Yeah, and then think about all the other, like, Young Avengers we've yet to see. Like, I don't know how old Riri Williams is going to be, but, like, still. Like, think about the age difference in general that they're doing. Like, I don't even know where Hulkling is or what other characters they're going to do, but I don't know what they're doing.
Hulkling will probably show up in Secret Invasion if he does show up.
Yeah, because he's supposed to be half
Just
Skrull
because
and
he's a
shapeshifter. Yeah,
Skrull.
he is a
Yeah.
Skrull.
But well, yeah, I don't know. It's I mean, it's Young Avengers. The whole thing about the Young Avengers is that these are characters that are more so inspired by the Avengers than being like in the team themselves. You know what I'm saying? So like, it doesn't necessarily matter. Like, I don't think they're doing it to be trendy. It's like, yo, you can be a hero at any age, in any shape, in any color, and it doesn't really matter. You're a hero. So
Yeah.
when the Young Avengers do come together and they have that like diverse, age range and race and color and power and all this stuff, like they're gonna be an Avengers team.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? In and of themselves. While the current Avengers kind of don't exist, you know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels like that's what a
Everybody
lot of
knows
people are
of
doing
the
right now.
Avengers.
Trying to make their own Avengers, trying to make their own teams or their own personas, because they're like, hey, the Avengers are in here.
Everybody's trying to survive, man. We saw Falcon and Winter Soldier. Sam was trying to get alone.
Yeah, and it's
Captain America was trying to get him.
Captain America couldn't get alone. That's some fucked up shit. In his own damn country. That's actually a good fucking mantra. That should be our mantra to prepare for the podcast. Like right before we're like, Captain America was denied a bank loan. The fucking Ron Burgundy reference.
Man.
How much time do I have? 3 minutes?
Burgundy.
I'm on right now. I don't believe you. Segways, man. Segways are awesome. So yeah, Marvel movies.
Indeedly.
It's true.
Man, there's so many great films coming out.
That's very true.
Can't wait to see all the good movies, we covered all the Marvel stuff, but my personal favorite stuff that's yet to come.
I'm really Like I'm really looking forward to all the.
I want to see the horror.
Bro, that rolling of the tongue, that horror. Yeah, man, horror, man, it's gonna come out. Yo, that title, that
films, and this year has already been so great.
It has. I'm
excited.
Like that one with Kevin Bacon that's coming out, They Slash Them. That's a clever fucking title. It's about a gay conversion camp it's about a gay conversion camp where all the camp counselors are getting scared because something's happening but they don't know what, and like Kevin Bacon's in it. The whole cast picture, it looks fucking great. Like I'm
what it is, man.
Oh, another one, The Black Phone, the one that Ethan Hawke That Ethan Hawke horror trailer.
Dude.
Oh.
Ethan Hawke has been great this year.
Bro, Ethan. This is
He's
Ethan
so
Hawke's
good.
year, man. Like back and forth, he's just been getting great roles.
Dude. Oh my God, he's been killing it too. He's been doing such a good job. But the Black Phone looks like a great time. Written by Scott Derrickson, which is hilarious because he dropped out of Doctor Strange to do this. I
To
guess.
literally do one of his own, his own fucking horror idea.
You know
That's
what I'm
fucking
saying?
awesome.
And then Ethan Hawke shows up.
Like think
because he was great.
I love Ethan Hawke.
He was so great in Moon Knight this year. Killed it in Moon Knight.
Arthur Harrow's
Arthur Harrow made his own character basically with the avatar of Amit.
He did make it his own.
Spoilers. If you didn't watch the last episode of Moon Knight, mute.
Literally.
Shoot him in the face.
Yes.
All right. So, yeah, we won't see him for often.
No.
Not for often. What am I trying to say? For very.
I don't think we're gonna see him for a while now.
Yeah, exactly. And then killed it in the Northman.
Bro, yeah.
That movie, in the trailer, he gets shot up by some arrows.
Bro, he's Big Daddy in that movie. He's Ethan Hawke's daddy.
So good.
Yep.
He's a wolfy boy. It's a good time.
Northman is a great fucking time. Alexander Skarsgård fucking knocked it out of the damn park.
Skarsgård.
Amleth.
I love Alexander Skarsgård, man. He's a beautiful human being. No,
he's a very beautiful human being. That is a very beautiful Norse-looking man with the blonde hair and the fucking muscles.
He's a good-looking dude, man.
He's very good-looking.
Them Swedish people be scary.
Them Swedish people are scary motherfuckers.
You saw Midsummer. But that movie's great. If you haven't seen The Northman and really like it, if you like period pieces, like Viking films, if you like blood, and
if you like Robert Eggers, and if you like exactly,
if you like lore, and if you like independent films, if you like pure cinema, if you like sound.
If you are a living, breathing person, you will like this movie.
Exactly. If you don't like this movie, then there's something wrong with you.
If you don't like if you don't like this movie, just stop listening to this podcast now and just leave. Just walk out the door. We don't want you here. Anyone who doesn't like this movie, I'm officially referring to as a savage and an idiot.
I can't imagine anybody disliking this film. It's a good film. Gotta watch it.
Very good.
The Northman. It's not the Southman. It's not the Westman.
It's not the Southman.
The Eastman even.
It's not the Northeastman.
The Northman.
It's not the North Southman. It's not the Northwesternman. It's the Northman.
Man, the North Southman sounds.
The North Southman sounds like a fucking conundrum. Like, how are you south and north? I'm fucking center, bitch. You better find me. I don't know.
It's like, I just can't decide.
I can't stop going north and south at the same time. Oh, man.
Oh, wait, but you gonna be back on the horror.
Yes, let's get back on the horror trail.
You know what movie I'm excited to see?
What are you excited to see?
You know what movie I'm excited to
see. But I want you to tell me what movie you're excited to see. Nope. Oh, wait, no, you're really not going to tell me? Dude, what the fuck? Bro, we agreed to do this podcast. You just tell me the title of the movie.
Nope.
Dude. Okay, you know what? I'm going to stop recording right now. This is ridiculous. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this?
Wait, no.
Just tell me the goddamn... Tell me the goddamn title! Tell me the title!
Okay, nope.
Okay, I'm walking out of here. I'm walking out of here.
By Jordan Peele.
Some Elvis and Costello
He's directing
stuff.
it.
Oh, yeah, man. The fucking aliens, Keke Palmer's, Daniel Kaluuya's. It's going to be awesome.
You know, he's been 2 for 2 so far. I really enjoyed Get Out, and I really enjoyed Us. So why wouldn't I enjoy?
Nope.
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 Think about it.
No, you wouldn't
What's
enjoy
the
it,
word of
is
the
what I'm
word?
saying. I'm not even saying the title of the movie. I'm saying you wouldn't enjoy it. Nope. Just nope.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
I mean, hey, Daniel Kaluuya.
Daniel Kaluuya. You made it sound like his last name was Kalia or Khalifa?
Keep Polymer.
Arrrr.
Okay. Kiki Polymer. And she's gonna kill it.
Yep.
We got.
Absolutely.
Remember Stephen Yeun? He played Glenn in The Walking Dead. He's here to wear cowboy hats and get abducted, probably.
Oh yeah, Stephen Yeun
And
in a
it's gonna be a
cowboy
good
hat.
time.
That honestly makes the
I
movie worth it.
cannot wait for this movie that
Dude.
is gonna come out real soon, and that's the song I made.
That was a beautiful fucking song, man.
Thank you, dog. I appreciate it.
Oh, and you know what other horror, you want to know what horror I'm looking forward to?
Oh, there's more horror.
Yeah, it's also kind of
horror?
it's kind of an adult movie too. It's Men from Alex Garland.
Oh,
That shit looks good.
It's Raining Men by
Hallelujah.
Alex Garland, coming to theater soon.
Hell
It's gonna
yeah.
be crazy.
That shit
I
looks
don't
nuts.
know exactly what this movie is, but
That's what I'm
from
saying.
what I have seen so far, it doesn't seem to be normal for Alex Garland. Normal, I mean, like, I'm used to him making science fiction films, and this doesn't look like that.
Yeah. The past ones he's made, like fucking Ex Machina and fucking Annihilation, like those are just full sci-fi. But like he showed a little bit of his horror chops with Annihilation, with the bear scene. Like that was a little bit of a suspense. But like for him, I know he's been looking forward to it because I know someone like him's probably wanted to make a horror for a long time. But the trailer alone just gripped me. Like I was like, what the hell?
It looks cool. See, Alex Garland is a really good visual director. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
He's good at making surreal films and images and stuff. He has a show on Hulu called Devs that is like crazy. I know you've seen it.
So good.
But for anybody listening right now, if you haven't seen that show, it has Nick Offerman in it. It's really good. Go see it.
Bro, Nick Offerman plays like a fucked up Steve Jobs, and it's really, really good.
Yeah, there's some incredible visual things that he does in like his film, and he really knows how to create good shots.
He knows how to enthrall you with visuals, like with beautiful, just contemporary, like full on, like in your face, delving visuals, atmosphere. Alex Garland knows like that.
That guy, you know.
Oh yeah.
My idea of what this movie is gonna be is that he's trying to simulate for men what like a woman feels when she's like walking to her car at night. You know what I'm saying? And like,
yeah.
She doesn't know that person, right? Like it's very scary, that feeling of like I don't know the stranger, I don't know what to expect. But men are human, pigs. No disrespect to pigs, but like they can be horrible people.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
With bad intentions.
There was
with the name Men.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Gonna be tackling that.
Another horror movie with one word title, Men, and then Nope.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think A24 is doing Nope, but A24 has a lot of like one word titles.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, look at Lamb, and then fucking all these other goddamn movies. I'm trying to remember. Midsummer is one of them. Yeah. But you know, there's also this one horror I wanted to talk to you about because it's also kind of controversial given the stuff. Horror. No, but so what happened in the past with the director of the Jeepers Creepers series, him coming out as a child molester and pretty much canceling the series and any kind of reboot or successor. There is another one coming out 2022 called Jeepers Creepers Reborn, and it is a different director. But
Oh yeah.
like at the same time, I want to give the series another chance, but I feel like they should just bury the hatchet in a way. Like it just needs to go. Like
Yeah.
it's
There's better horror.
it is there's better
Thanks.
horror out there, and like I like the originals more that are coming out. I don't want to see another Jeepers
Yeah.
Creepers or another
Feels
generic.
bad for Jason Longman or
I
Justin
I
Long.
do,
Excuse
and
me.
then like another one I wanted to talk about, another series, because the second one literally kind of left like a bad aftertaste in my mouth, was you'll always have fun with Halloween, but Halloween Ends I'm not as much looking forward to anymore as
What?
like only because the second one just I just shrugged it off. Like it was okay. But like I'm not
It
saying it's
wasn't your
bad.
jam.
I'm not saying it was
I liked
horrible.
Halloween Kills.
Like Halloween Kills was good. Like
Right.
I like the firefighter parts. Like the executions of Michael were still good. But the parts where the people are trying to fight him were just so cringe and just so stupid. Like
That's
when they
fair.
were like, "All right, let's just let
My
Jason,
thing
let's
is,
let Michael get up so that we can just start beating our asses."
do you remember H2O?
I try not to, but yes, I do.
Do you remember Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers?
Yes. Okay, I see where you're going with this. All of these sequels have been
We, it's
B
it's
level,
okay,
fun,
bro.
but
You
fun.
know, that's all I'm saying. Halloween Kills is not bad. If you are a fan of slashers like I am, a fan of the horror genre, then you like, or me in this case, I fucking loved that movie, man. I don't care as long as Mike Myers does some killing. And oh boy, that movie had some insane and great kills. I
It
love that
did.
fluorescent
It
light
did.
kill. You know what I'm saying?
Like if that's all we're
They
focusing on at
killed
the end of the day, like it did have some excellent executions.
R.I.P. John and
Absolutely.
Little John. Remember that? Uh,
Yeah.
Big John and Little John, I think it was. That oh man, I like that movie. Ends is gonna be a fun time. A showdown between Laurie Strode and Michael Myers.
Yeah, I was
Uh,
like, it's been a long time coming. That already needs to happen, but
I don't. I
I
like
don't
it.
know.
I'm excited. I can't wait. I love Jamie Lee Curtis. I absolutely love Jamie Lee
Bro, I was
Curtis.
still surprised to
I
see
love
her. I
Hollywood.
was still so surprised to see her in Everything Everywhere. Like,
Yeah,
that was fucking awesome. Jamie Lee
she
can be in
killed
any
it. We
movie and
talked
I'll
about
watch
that
that
last
shit.
time.
I would love to watch
God,
anything she's in.
dude, she's so good.
She's great.
She's so good. She's always been good. She's always been a scream queen, Her mother was a scream queen, even. She was in Psycho.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay.
So she was born into like film
Oh
roles.
yeah, the acting and the roles. Yeah, because I've seen her on the History of Horror with Eli Roth. So yeah, that bitch is awesome.
Oh yeah.
I love Jamie Lee. But another horror I wanted to tell you about, or that we're both probably looking forward to, because it's gonna drop very very soon. Let's talk about that new Cronenberg, man. We need to talk about that Crimes of the
Oh,
Future.
Crimes of the Future. So this is a funny one because Cronenberg had made Crimes of the Future like before. There's already Crimes of the Future.
There
Came
is,
out the
yeah,
year.
there is another movie of the same name. Yes,
That's called Crimes of the
Crimes of the
Future.
Future. I think so. Is this a reboot
This
or a remake?
movie it looks 100% different. I don't know. I have no idea what this is. I
That's what
don't
I'm
think it's
saying.
related to that movie at all, but it's super weird that he would create two movies with the same name that are as distant. I can't help but compare the two.
That's what I'm saying. Like
If
it's
you
his
aren't
movie,
familiar,
but it's his movie.
yeah,
But at the same time, like
exactly.
you can't help but feel like maybe he had this idea the whole time to like do something different with it, and just wanted to say
I
like,
mean, who
hey, now that I
knows?
can bring it here, fuck it.
I mean, I guess it's just like the state of the world. Maybe like his idea of the future in the '80s is different from
Mm,
what it is now, 40 years later.
yeah, like what?
Um,
Eh.
but uh, I just wanted to say for like viewers, if you don't know who David Cronenberg is, he's like the king of body horror. He created
Body
String
horror.
of really good, gross movies in like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, according to a lot of people,
Popular, like
according
the
to a lot of
Fly reboot.
yeah, like according to people who actually saw the movie that were there, like at the premiere, they were walking out, fucking
Right.
throwing up, fucking.
Yeah, and that's
And
normal
that's
for
Cronenberg. That's fucking Cronenberg.
that gives me hype because Cronenberg hasn't done a body horror in a really long time. He kind of
Yeah,
stepped
yeah.
away from the
Like
genre,
his
so for
like
him
his
to
kid
return
did
to it,
his kid did
I'm
one
so
his
excited for it.
yeah, his kid did one recently, but for Cronenberg it's been a while for
Repossessor
him. You know what I mean?
or Possessor. Possessor was awesome.
I
But
thought
yeah,
Possessor was fucking great.
Cronenberg did the Fly reboot with James Gold, uh, Jeff Gold.
Jeff
Excuse
Gold.
me.
I
I
was
don't
like
know why I'm
James.
messing
I was
up
like
like
James
James.
Mangold. I was like no, Jeff Goldblum.
Yeah, no, Jeff Goldblum. But yeah, that movie is disgusting.
Yes.
Scanners has like one of the greatest
Scanner. Oh my god!
explosion
But
scenes in
the best
world.
part. One of my favorite things
I
about
saw a movie
Scanners.
recently that gives it
Yes.
run for its money. But
One of my favorite
tell me
things
about
about
Scanners.
Scanners is that there's like this whole YouTube compilation where they get the face that they make before their heads explode, and they actually don't have their heads explode. It just looks so fucking awkward.
That's
Like they're like.
hilarious.
I was like, if they just added like a fart sound or some kind of wet sound after, I'd be fucking dying.
It's gross and hilarious.
It is.
Scanners is fun. It's about people looking at people and making their heads blow up.
Literally. Like, that's literally the best way you could describe them. Scanners is just mind blowing. Like, literally.
You're right. Yeah, it's wild.
Cronenberg is great.
It's a fun time. So for Cronenberg, people having ears growing on their forehead or something, like I'm all there.
I'm fucking for it. Like we got Kristen Stewart's in this bitch. We got Viggo Mortenstein's in this bitch. We got all kinds of stuff.
Didn't he do Crash? What's that one movie where the people like boning in car accident?
Like boning? I think yeah. I think Viggo Mortensen was in Crash.
Is it? No, yeah, no, I think it's a Cronenberg.
Oh yeah, Crash is a Cronenberg movie, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
That's such a head scratcher. Like you're like, all right, let's go down the list of Cronenberg movies. Okay, let's see: Scanners, The Brood, Videodrome, Crash.
So.
Wait, what?
Let me double check that.
Like someone would, I'd be shocked. Like if I heard of his work and then like I looked down his list and I'm like, fucking Crash. Didn't that win the Oscar in like 2010 or some shit?
I think I'm thinking of a different movie.
I'm gonna look it up.
Crash. Maybe it's Crash, but maybe it's not Crash.
Why do I remember
it says?
There's
a different Crash. There's two different Crashes. I think the one that you're thinking about with Don Cheadle and Sandra Bullock, right?
Yeah, that's the Oscar winner, huh? Yeah.
There was another psychological thriller film in 1996 called Crash that was directed by David Cronenberg, which is about a couple who gets off into car accidents. Damn.
Wait, they get off by getting into car accidents?
It's a film producer who becomes involved with I can't pronounce the word, but symphophiliacs who are aroused by car crashes. Like car crashes get them hot.
That is kind of hot. No, just kidding. No, it's not.
Stuff like that's their kink. That's their kink.
Getting almost into an accident, or literally dying in an accident is their kink.
No, like getting in violent car crashes is their kink.
Bro, I was about to say, I was like, how are you gonna get off when you fucking die? Like, I was like, oh man, this is gonna be so hot. Wait, that car's coming way too fast.
Crash. Yeah. If you haven't seen Crash, it's amazing.
The motions I was doing. Oh my god, this feels amazing. Hey, is that car getting close? Oh fuck.
That's the best part.
Bro, the Cronenberg
accident. The crash itself is the part that
Bro, can
makes
you
it the
imagine
fear-mongering part.
Cronenberg getting it
It's
in
like,
his
oh, my
car?
back.
And
You know,
oh my bad.
I'm
Bro,
telling you, you gotta watch
I do have to watch this movie now. Crash with
Bros. I
Cronenberg.
mean, it's just weird. It's awesome. Cronenberg makes great movies. I can't wait for Crabs of the Future.
Crimes
I
of the
hope.
Future is gonna be fucking great.
I'm sure it won't be like Crash.
And then
That's it, man.
doesn't
There's so many great films out there.
doesn't Olivia Wilde have some kind of horror with Harry Styles and Florence
Dude,
Pugh coming
okay,
out? Or is that like a
bro.
thriller? What is that
I'm
movie?
I'm not a huge fan of her just because I love Ted Lasso.
Dude,
Just
I
like
love Ted
you're like
Lasso. Like I love Jason
Jason
Sudeikis too, but like
She-Hulk.
she's a
But that movie with Florence Pugh, dog, that looked like Stepford Wives 2.5. I'm
yes,
in. I
bro.
don't know what it is. What's it? I think it's called like
Don't worry,
Darling
darling. Yeah,
or
don't
something
worry,
like that.
darling. Something like that.
That's Don't Worry, Darling.
Okay.
That's it. I want to see it. It looks fun. I saw the trailer when I went to go see, I think, Doctor Strange.
Honestly, like
It was
the
insane.
trailer, like you said, gave that movie you said vibe, but also it also like besides Stepford Wives, it also gave me another movie that not a lot of people saw that I'm gonna recommend right now. It's called Vivarium. It's with Jesse Eisenberg and Imogen Poots,
Oh,
and it's about them moving to the suburbs, and it like the theme is very Stepford Wives, but you gotta watch it. It's a pretty good fucking movie.
what did you say it was called?
Vivarium.
Bavaria. Okay, cool. I've never seen that. So it
Yeah,
sounds like a good
it's
time.
like a house home thriller. Like yeah, it's really good.
Ooh. I'm gonna recommend a really other just random uh Japanese horror film called
Oh,
House. It
oh,
came out in
House. Yes,
'77.
love that movie.
It's so crazy. It's so hilarious. It's about like a group of teenage girls
Yeah.
who are like spending summer break at like their aunt's house or something, but like it's a haunted house. The
Mhm.
house is trying to eat them basically. Um, but they die in like the
Fun.
most hilarious ways. It's so goofy. It's such a good time.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's bonkers. It's so much fun. You can see it on
There-
HBO Max. I would
Oh,
recommend
okay.
that
Yeah,
movie, man.
definitely.
It's so funny. It reminds me of like I don't even know how to explain it. Like the characters have names that like describe them. Like I think one girl's name is Beauty because she's beautiful or something. And one girl is named like I don't know something mean because she's fat. You know, she's
Okay,
not even
okay.
that fat, but they call her something that means fat, like
Oh,
Bubbles
yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something.
It's like a
You know what I'm
related
saying?
nickname. Yeah. I get you.
Right. And then they just like everybody plays a theme. That transitions are ridiculous. The beginning of the movie that sets up them going to the house is just ridiculous. Like it's so weird. I love that movie. There's so many great movies.
I
I wish
know.
that there was a way I could stream like watching these crazy ass
I
movies
know.
just so
I
people
wish
can.
to,
There's
but
so many
fucking.
crazy things I want to show them.
There's so many
Super
things like I
nasty.
want to react to and like show as we're like doing this, but like there's only so much we can do.
That's it. Not
Yeah.
even just like, yeah, while we're doing this, but like, I mean, if we could do like a Mystery Science Theater 3000 sort of thing, that would be the coolest thing
That
ever.
would be fucking awesome. Like we would be
You know
doing
what I'm
all of our
saying?
fucking voices all the time and just
Our
talking
own
stupid shit.
commentary.
Yes, it would be so
It would
cool.
be so fun of like this bonkers movie.
I feel like
Um,
when we get more in tune with this, like with our PCs and like our streamings and podcasts, I feel like we'll come to some kind of thing where we can do that, you know? Like
yeah, I think so.
like maybe
Um,
put it in a corner where we can watch like this, but like make make the image like either inverted or blurred out so that we don't get, you know, sued, or put a watermark over it so that we don't get sued. Yeah.
I see what you're saying, man. Who knows? We'll figure it out. Well, if anything, we'll just have like a watch along type thing. We'll tell them like, you watch this movie, and then we'll talk about it over here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see. There's so many great things coming out here that would just be phenomenal to
Yeah.
watch. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
You're right about
saying.
that.
Smoking. Yeah. How do you feel about like those oatmeal cream pie cookie things?
The what?
I think they're like Little Debbie oatmeal cream pies.
Oh, dude, those are flame. I like those.
I like them too.
You don't like them, or you like them?
I do like them.
I know a lot of people that don't like them.
Because
How do you feel about moon pies?
I like moon pies.
Me too.
You know?
Yeah,
I'm
no.
not crazy about sweets. I don't eat, or excuse me, I don't eat sweets that often, but you know,
All right, Dos
I
Equis,
like to
man.
partake occasionally.
All right, Dos Equis guy. I don't always have dessert, but when I do, I have little Debbie cakes.
I don't always eat dessert, but when I do, I drink Dos Equis. My dessert is Dos Equis.
Oh man. Whew.
I'm an alcoholic. Um, so,
Yeah.
if you were listening to this podcast right now and didn't know, Luke's streams on Twitch. So go follow his Twitch.
Yes, please, because we're
Okay.
just trying to get our Twitch on. We're a bunch of Twitchers.
Yeah. And find me in the chat.
Yeah.
I'll be streaming my own stuff eventually.
This guy
I still
is
got a couple things.
this guy's on Twitch as the one from Arkham, and yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty awesome, dude. Pretty.
I have Arkham.
Arkhams, huge Arkhams.
Fun thing about my name. So,
Wait, I'm gonna see how long we've been recording right now. All right,
I'll handle it.
an hour and 16 minutes. Okay, for sure.
That's cool. But fun thing about my username, I've been using like the one from Arkham for a really long time just because of the Batman fan.
Yeah.
Arkham Asylum is like a cool place in my mind just because of the serious house on a serious earth where all of Batman's villains kind of just like live. You know what I'm saying? It's a cool place. But also the name that they get it from comes from H.P. Lovecraft. Arkham, which is a fictional city in Massachusetts that comes up in a couple different stories. That also is a place that exists in the Lovecraft Country novel, which is about Lovecraft also. But fun thing about Arkham.
Arkham.
No. I learned recently that freaking Noah's son was named Ham, and they had an ark, and I just thought it was interesting.
Noah's son was named Ham.
He has 3 sons, and one of them was named Ham. Recently, I was looking up Bible names just because of the new Kendrick Lamar album that dropped, and he named his son Enoch. And I was like, Enoch's a badass name. I remember Enoch as like the dude who held hands with Jesus Christ into heaven.
Yeah, I was gonna say Enoch is like a really big name, and there's like a book of Enoch about fallen angels and Nephilim and shit.
Right,
so,
that's fun and stuff.
Yeah,
You
I know about that. Yeah, like Kendrick's
yeah.
lyrics really made me visit the Bible again too. Like I was like looking up like
What?
stuff about those stories and shit.
Son of Methuselah or something like that.
Yeah.
But anyway, I was looking up Bible names, and I looked up like what are the craziest Bible names. I found out that like Noah had a son named Ham. And I was like, that's a hilarious name, Ham.
That is Ham.
And
Ham.
she's sticking in my mind, Ham.
So like
recently where somebody pronounced my name Arkham, that I was like, yeah, that's it.
Because you are the one from Arkham.
You know what I'm saying? Like I just made a weird connection.
It reminds me. It reminds me of that fucking Jeff Dunham joke. Fucking Arkham. And then there's like the fact that there's a possibility that there are other people out there because of the Bible that can name their kid Ham is also pretty disappointing. It's like, oh, but this was Noah's son's name. He's like, bitch, I don't want my name to be fucking Ham. Like, can you imagine another parent that names their kid after a deli meat? Salami, come here. Okay. Capicola, come here.
Like, hey, gabagoo.
Hey, gabagoo. Oh my god, if there's a bunch of
My guy.
Italians that name their fucking kids Gabagool because it's a fucking deli meat.
I'm about to flash my D on cam.
You're about
My
to. Oh.
D20.
Put your D away. Come on, man. Don't put your D for every. I'm sorry, guys. We gotta censor that D out. Oh, come on, man. You
Look at
can't keep
all
doing
these
this. That D was so inappropriate. No, that's too many D's. Ah.
D's. Alright, one more. And fun thing about Prince of Stories, I stole that from the Sandman.
You what?
Prince of Stories is one of. I stole it from the Sandman. The Prince of Stories is one of Morpheus's many monikers.
Oh, right. Yeah, there's a lot of cool names from the Sandman, but I forgot that there was
Yeah.
one called Prince of Stories. Huh.
I'm so excited for that Netflix show, even if it's
Man, fucking Brienne of Tarth is gonna knock it out of the park as Lucifer. It's gonna be.
We also got.
Say what?
I heard that Merv Pumpkinhead might be in the show.
Ooh, that'd be fucking
That's
awesome.
it. That's all I want.
That's
I
all
love
I
Merv.
want. I forget who's playing who, but I really want to see those mouth eyes on the Corinthian.
Me too, man. I forgot.
It's gonna be awesome.
Oh, the guy who's playing the Corinthian is homeboy from Logan.
Oh, the bad guy. Oh yeah. The dude with the glasses. That's right. The fucking.
Yeah, with the metal arms.
Yeah.
I think he had arms, right?
He did have like cybernetic arms. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
I don't remember either.
I want to say it's like George Lopez. Pretty sure.
His name was George Lopez.
I could be wrong. You know, no one said I'm perfect, but I think it's George Lopez. Yeah. Definitely George Lopez. And Whoopi Goldberg is playing Sandman. And it's just
Wait, hold on. Let's back up. I think one of those castings may be wrong, but I'm just.
Again, I never said that I was right about any of these. It's just what I.
He's like, you know what? I'm not even totally sure what. I'm not even totally sure who I said was in the movie. Let's just move past it.
I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure I read somewhere that Robert Downey Jr. was going to be playing Mothra in the Sandman. That's it. That's all I'm saying. And if that's not going to happen, then color me wrong. Okay? Oh well, I'll take the L on that. But
I don't know.
I mean,
I wouldn't know anything about that.
It wouldn't be great. I mean, hey, if Robert Downey Jr. wants to play Mothra, who are we to deny him?
You know what? RDJ as fucking Mothra would win so many awards, and that's no cap. Everyone knows this. It would be the role of a fucking lifetime.
People act like he wasn't in Sherlock Holmes.
You mean Sherlock's apartment?
Range? No, he was Dr. Doolittle. He can do things.
Oh yeah, he was Dr. Doolittle. Did anyone even see that? I didn't see it.
No one saw
it. I was like, did anyone see this movie? I sure didn't. Like, as much as I like the concept.
Sweet Tooth.
Exactly. That part.
Remember that show, Sweet Tooth, with a little deer boy and he was all cute and stuff?
Oh, yeah. He produced that on Netflix, right? Yeah.
Yeah, him and his wife did.
That's awesome. Well, I mean, like, yeah. It's a pretty good comic, huh?
Or at least a production company. I don't know how near that, but I'm pretty sure.
Are they do? Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of great stuff out there. I'm just joking around about RDJ being in anything. As far as I know, the only thing I know that he's in is an up. I think he's in the upcoming Nolan film, isn't he?
He's supposed to be in Oppenheimer, I think. Yeah.
Right. That's it.
But bro, I think everyone in Hollywood
Other
is
than
in
that, I
fucking
don't know what
Oppenheimer.
RDJ is. But
It feels like
I think
everyone in
I'm in
Hollywood is in fucking
Oppenheimer.
Oppenheimer.
I feel like I've been looking. I have to keep looking through my emails to make sure I don't miss the like
Literally.
when I'm shooting
The
because I feel
fucking
like
casting
I'm not
call.
even I don't even live in Hollywood, but everyone's in that film.
Everyone is in this bitch. Literally.
You know, I'm like, bro. I mean,
Bruh.
everybody wants to work with Nolan. I get it, but like,
But it's like, at the end of the day, like, is this movie gonna be about Oppenheimer or what the fuck? Like, there's so many characters we're gonna focus on. It's weird.
it's gonna be about blowing up a new. You know what? Christopher Nolan is such. He's always trying to go bigger. You know, isn't it crazy? He's like, last time I blew up a 747. What's bigger? And then coincidentally, he's making a nuke movie. Somebody better like keep their eye on Christopher Nolan. Like, if he gets his hand on a nuke, everyone's in trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Literally.
He will blow it up,
Yeah,
and
like
he will film it. If
the
like
fact the fact that he was so insistent in fucking Tenet to use that fucking plane, and Warner
That's
Brothers
what
is
I'm
like,
saying,
Chris,
bro.
listen to us. We cannot physically or mentally possibly get you an actual nuclear fucking bomb for this movie. And Chris is just gonna go, why?
Dude, he
What do
didn't
you mean, why,
just
Chris?
just to give you an idea how dangerous Christopher Nolan is. They didn't approve the 747. I think he just bought it. I think he just crashed it.
Are you fucking kidding
You know
me?
what I'm saying?
Dude, he
I'm
bought it out of
pretty
his
sure
own
he just
fucking pocket just so he
purchased
could
it.
crash it?
Yeah, and then just made them reimburse him for it because he's that guy.
Okay, I don't.
That's what
Okay,
I'm saying, bro. If he's making a nuke movie, because Oppenheimer, yo, somebody better keep a
bro,
nuclear bomb out of this man.
bro,
He
what
will film a mushroom cloud,
what
like a
Nolan
real
did
one.
though, like I'm saying, like it's gonna be a real ass mushroom cloud at the end of the day, isn't it?
Yeah,
But what if
he's like, no, we don't need CGI.
I
We're
was like,
filming
bro,
it. Like,
Chris Nolan is fucking insane. But he's like, hey, if
that's
it's
what
for the
I'm saying.
sake of the movie,
I'm
he's like,
nervous. I'm very nervous.
Chris, he's like, if this is for the sake of the movie, shouldn't we have a fake explosion? No.
It's like, no, this is cinema. This is real cinema.
Okay.
If the world has to die for art, then so be it.
But like, how much minimum do you think that he had to pay for a 747 goddamn plane just to fucking crash it?
At least $5.
At least $5. Like just at
Right.
least.
I don't wanna overshoot or undershoot.
I don't want to over.
Fair.
Yeah, you got to get like a Price is Right kind of.
You know, I have no idea. At least maybe like $700,000. That's my guess. I have no idea. I'm gonna look up how much your 747.
I'm not, yeah, like that's
Straight
actually
up.
a really good question. I want to look up how much it is.
Can I buy one? Ooh, 450 million. They can be as cheap as 10 million though.
God
That's cool.
damn, for real?
I'll buy one for 10 million. Let's go. You want to go halfsies on a 747?
Yeah. Let's go have
Let's
these.
do it, man. We'll fly. We'll fly all the way to pizza just to get some pizza. In the words of JP.
We'll fly. Yeah, just for pizza. So
Right.
wait, you said that 10 million was the minimum that someone could pay for that?
Yeah, it said that older models that they could shoot for, but like a brand new one will go for like $450 million.
Do you think you gotta use
Fly.
one?
Yeah, like y'all got them refurbished.
Bro.
Y'all got what's the open box on that? You got the open box price. You know what I'm saying?
The open
Y'all got
box
coupons.
price?
Y'all got coupons.
Y'all got some coupons?
That's all I'm saying. Nah, but bro, let me tell you about a little ditty that I had seen
A little
that you
ditty,
need
huh?
to watch on Shudder called The Sadness that I
Oh
keep
yeah, you were
telling you to
telling me
watch,
about
but
that
you
the
need to
other
watch
day.
The
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sadness. Gotta watch The Sadness. The
I
Sadness
definitely.
is a new film. I don't know who the director is, but it's out of Taiwan. Um, it's really, really good. It's on Shudder. Now, I'm going to take back what I said about it being really, really good because this movie is definitely not for everyone. I have to actually this is like the most ultra-violent film I've seen in a very long time. This
I
movie is extremely brutal, extremely gory. Oh my God, so depraved, so
wow.
evil, so disgusting.
It
And
sounds like it.
I don't want to talk about what it is,
Is it-
but it's not to be taken lightly. Now,
well, I mean, clearly.
I am kind of, I think I'm a little overreacting, and it's better that you go in expecting the worst thing, or maybe nothing. Who knows, you know?
Yeah, I
And
think
just
I'll
go
just
along
go
for
in
the
with
ride.
like no expectations whatsoever.
It's crazy. The concept of the film um, derives from Garth Ennis's comic Crossed, really messed up comic, where a virus makes people act out the most evil thoughts and desires that they could possibly have. Garth Ennis
Oh.
explained it as like the crossed, right? Like if what if like in the disease they didn't even like they didn't care about stopping it. Like they didn't want to stop it. They didn't like they wanted to spread it and they were having a great time doing it.
Mm.
These creatures uh are not our traditional zombies. They are like basically what happens if you just become it reminds me of deadites from Evil Dead in the way that they can just become extremely brutal and mind gaming and just try to do the
Deadites are
most
no fucking
horrendous
joke,
and
exactly.
disgusting things. Um, Again, dude, this movie is not to be taken lightly.
Clearly not.
Um, there are uh there's rape. If you have problems with rape, don't watch this movie. If you
Yeesh.
have problems with watching babies die, don't watch this movie. If you have
Híjole.
problems with extreme violence, dismemberment, all like large volumes of blood. Like, it's honestly one of the most ultra violent films I've ever seen in my life. The dialogue is kind of hilarious. It's kind of goofy. It feels like a B movie. Um, Again, this movie's fake. So it's all entertainment. I should preface that. Like while you're watching this, you can remind yourself that this is all for shits and giggles, and most of the effects are practical. 100% worth watching. Really got to see it. Really got to see it to believe it. And I just really love and supporting independent film in different countries. What the hell's going on with my mic? And did you see my mic
Yeah, I
drooping?
see that shit.
Freaking
Mine was doing that not too long
that's
ago, like
hilarious.
yesterday, and that's why like I was fixing it before the streams.
That's
Mics be
hilarious.
pain in the ass or
But
sometimes, man.
you didn't know. But
You
yeah,
know?
dude, it's a really good uh, movie out of Taiwan. I don't think I've seen many Taiwanese horror films. This one is
Mm,
horrific, very, very depraved.
wow,
And if you like,
that's high fucking praise right
you know,
there.
that's what I'm saying. But not to everybody. But you know what I mean. Some people don't like those kinds of movies. It's just messed up. It's really funny. Or not really funny. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird. You gotta watch it. It's it's a lot of shock factor. I think that's why I keep saying it's funny because you don't expect something to happen and then it
I
ends up funny.
definitely like the more you tell me about it, the more I definitely want to check it out. You know what I mean?
It's fun. Fun
Yeah.
movie. I think you'll appreciate it. You know. Yeah, yeah. Good one. Shutter. It's on Shutter.
Shudder.
Shutter's good. If you like horror or horror,
Horror.
then get Shutter. horror is where all the good Shutter happens. Or, I mean, horror. I mean, Shutter's where all the good horror happens. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Alright. Oh,
But yeah, man.
some good shits on Shutters. Absolutely. There's okay. One thing I'll probably recommend before we might have to wrap this up. I'm gonna
Oh, yeah,
say
no worries. We've been talking.
The Spine of Night. The one that's like Frank Frazetta's animated. Very Ralph Bakshi animated, if I may say. Just
Yeah,
really good.
definitely. No, I'm sorry, continue.
No. Yeah, like it's really just in terms of variety. Like the animation is variety. There's like 4 or 5 different stories, and the voice acting is fucking excellent. But what were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say that it's kind of like uh, heavy metal for 2022, for new decade. If you've seen heavy
Absolutely.
metal, it's like an old animated anthology film. Feels like that.
100%. Oh
Really
yeah,
cool.
yeah, yeah.
Good
So
time.
fucking good. Great
Yeah.
fucking time.
Spider Shutter has some slapper riddy dappers. They do some good Shutter originals too.
No, yeah.
But yeah, shameless plug. Just because that's what I be watching.
It
The
is
whole
it
time.
like between us, it is one of our favorite subscriptions to have. So yeah, definitely.
You know. But for
All right.
sure.
Let me check on the
Thanks
time real quick.
everybody for listening. If you even got this far, dude, like if
Yeah.
you're still listening to here this point,
It has
thank you.
officially been an hour and 36 minutes. So if you have stuck this far, thank
That's
you
cool.
for sticking this far, and
We're not
please.
even talking about it. We
Oh
didn't
yeah.
even have a script. I just wanted to preface that. We just been
This
bullshit.
is
Like
this is like an
this is
everyday conversation with us. Comics, movies,
you know
fucking
what I'm
all
saying?
that. So yeah, join us next time on this podcast. And this is Johnny and
What are
Lewis.
we gonna talk about next time?
Yes, I think next time we should talk about. Let's talk about sandwiches. No, I'm just kidding. Let's talk
Oh
about
dude, I love sandwiches. We
sandwiches.
can talk about sandwiches for a while.
Yeah, I know.
I actually have some interesting thoughts on a few sandwiches because of
Oh yeah.
like different types of breads. You know what I'm
I love
saying?
different
I've been
types of breads.
recently like really into French rolls and brioche, you know?
Yes,
So stay tuned for that
absolutely.
exciting talk.
We're gonna have a big old
You
food
know?
talk, honestly. All
We're
right,
counting down the days for Obi-Wan also. So
absolutely.
we got a bunch of stuff, people. Stay
Yeah,
tuned.
man.
Thanks for hanging.
Thanks for hanging, y'all. Later. Bye now.